Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I bought a 302 motor today and I want to show you what came out of it. I just got finished disassembling the motor and I went and picked up the motor from the gentleman in St. Pete. He's a part of my group, the Stick Shift Mafia, on Facebook. So I'm going to show you what I got. I ended up getting a 30 over 302. It's 30 over pistons. It looked like stock rods. It came with the ARP stud bolts, and I got the DDS main support girdle. That's a $300 setup right there, the girdle. Okay, the guy had this thing listed for 200 bucks. I don't know if they're forged or hyper pistons, but they're definitely aftermarket. It looks like I got a Coates double roller time and chain clyotes. That's how you say it. It seems like he had a little bit of issue with low oil pressure or something. The crank's over there. Let me show you. It looks like I got a crane cam, aftermarket crane cam here. Talk about numbers here. It looks like it is a 228 by 345 2512 JA. It's a crane cam and it's 718850. And the bottom number is 449356. He said it's an aftermarket roller for nitrous setup. Don't know. It looks good. It could be cleaned up and resold. Okay, so let me show you. The timing cover looks really good here. Doesn't look old. I kept the backing plate to the water pump, the bars. Had a hardened one-piece push rod, high flow oil pump with the pan down there. Now on two of the mains, this main right here, a couple of the mains, it had damage. You know what I mean? It was starting to eat right here on the center main and on this outside main as well, but other places it was starting to eat. He obviously ran it with low oil pressure, or the oil pump started to go low on him, started to blow out on him. So let me go ahead and show you the block here. I went ahead and disassembled the block, as you can see. I'm going to show you, if you can see this cap, it's where my finger is, it's got chamfer. I don't know if you're going to be able to see it, but if you look at the cap, it's worn. And it spun the bearings on this cap. There's a little chamfer that you can feel with your fingertips here. You feel it? Well, you can see my fingertips rubbing against it. Just a little chamfer there. Now the way I'm looking at it, I'm looking at the other blocks, and this is the main cap that you can definitely see is out of shape. My finger's actually catching it there. So I'm going along all of them. This one's catching it too, just a smidgen. Main cap, no. Kind of, they're all feel like it was just ran with low oil pressure. The cylinders look really great. Now this block would be a good candidate for an align hone, but like I say, that's $250 to spend on an align hone, so I don't doubt I'd do that. I'd rather just go my way with another block, factory block, and spend $300 and be good to go. Okay, let me show you here the water pump. This will be scrap metal. The balancer, it looks good, but as you see how it's cracking and coming up, let's go ahead and flip back to this other side. That side looks good, but if you can see here, see how it's bulging and coming up and splitting? You see how right there it's coming up? That's no good. That's garbage. You can't sell that to somebody. So here's the water pump bolts. They could probably be cleaned. This I had to bend out of the way. That's garbage. The water pump bolts somebody could possibly use. I'm not going to resell bolts, you know what I'm saying? So this is basically the 302 30 over block. So let me show you really quickly what I have left to sell on this block. So here's what it is. The pistons and rods definitely are usable and good. This is going on a 347 project. This is a spare part for me and a spare part for me. I'll never use that pump on a new motor. It just won't happen. The crank, probably toss it. The time and chain looks good, could sell it. The cam is definitely a seller. It looks dope. So as always, like, subscribe, and share, and keep on dreaming.